Today I'm going to show you how to make these super beginner-friendly fingerless gloves. If you can do the knit stitch and the purl stitch, you can make these. Step 1, we're going to use a size 4 or worsted weight yarn. Step 2, we're going to use size US 8 or 5mm needles. Now we're going to use a tape measure and we're going to measure around the widest part of our hand. So for me, that's right here, and measure all the way around. Our gauge for this is going to be 4 stitches per inch. So if your hand measures about 8 inches around, we're going to cast on 32 stitches. We have all of our stitches casted on, and what we're going to do first is a 1x1 rib stitch. And to make things easier, make sure you cast on an even number of stitches. It's going to make it a lot easier to keep track of where you are in your pattern later on. Okay, so now we're going to begin our rib stitching, our 1x1. So what we're going to do is knit the first stitch. Bring all these forward, and then purl the second stitch. And we're just going to continue that all the way down the row. We're going to knit and then purl and knit and then purl all the way down the row. And here we are at the end of the row. Since we casted on an even amount of stitches, we're going to end on a purl stitch. Now for row 2 of the 1x1 rib stitch, we want to knit the knits and purl the purls. You see up close, these little bumps are the purls. All those bumps are purls, and the ones without bumps are knits. And since we casted on an even amount of stitches, we actually don't have to keep track of that. We know that we're always going to start on a knit stitch for every row. Knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl, all the way down the row. And we're going to continue the 1x1 rib for about 2 inches. Okay, so we've reached about 2 inches on our 1x1 ribbing for the cuff, and a helpful hint, keep track of how many rows you did on your first glove. That way when you make your second one, they'll be the same exact size. Now we're going to do the stockinette stitch, and I did the stockinette stitch. If I lined up my hand like this, I did it until the stockinette stitch lined up about right here on this crease. And for those that don't know, the stockinette stitch, what we're going to do is knit every single stitch on the first row. And then on the second row, we're going to purl every stitch all the way down the row. And you'll continue that 2-row repeat to create the stockinette stitch. So just knit every single stitch on the front row and then purl every single stitch on the back row. Okay, now that we've finished the stockinette section, we're going to do the 1x1 rib stitch again up here for about 1 inch. Okay, now we're to the point where we can go ahead and cast off. We're going to take a tapestry needle and we're going to sew the 2 sides together. And what I did was I lined up my hand like this so I could see where I need to leave the hole for the thumb. So I'm going to stop stitching about here and then start again down there. So you can see on this glove, we have a nice little hole for my thumb. And we're finished.